Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So recently we have gotten some extra leaks for 2024 and I kind of wanted to go over them because there are really some exciting ones. I also wanted to go over another set that I didn't mention in my previous video and I thought it was just kind of cool, so I want to go ahead and talk about that now. So the first set I wanted to kind of go over, the new one that we are expected to get is actually a mini scale Tantive set. So this is actually really exciting. I think the only downside to this is the fact that LEGO, I do believe, is getting rid of the entire helmet line, which personally I'm not super angry about. I don't really love the helmets. I don't think they're bad either, but I think that mini scale builds are actually a little bit cooler. Especially the Super Star Destroyer we got this year. I think that is a really cool set, so I'm glad LEGO is actually kind of deciding to take a different route on mini scale builds versus kind of helmet builds. I personally like the mini scale builds a little bit better, and I think they're pretty cool. This being said, I am pretty excited for this set. I think a lot of people are. Now, this one is going to retail for probably about $60 and is going to get released on 2024, January 1st for that wave, I do believe, which is actually really exciting. So we're not going to have to wait too long to actually get this set. The next couple sets I wanted to go over will be released later in 2024, and these are kind of the newer sets that we have recently gotten information on, and these are actually extremely exciting. So speaking of the Tantive, like I said earlier, we are actually getting another Tantive set. It's basically if you took the Dark Trooper versus Luke Skywalker set and just copy and pasted it and change the colors and change out the minifigs. It's basically that. So basically what we're getting is a Tantive boarding set. Now, we saw the actual scene in Rogue One when Darth Vader is trying to get the Death Star plans back at the very end of the movie. Now, this was a very good scene, and they are actually bringing this back in LEGO form. So we are going to get three troopers. They have the weird helmets, kind of black visors on them. We are also going to be getting Darth Vader and then another minifigure. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Probably a stormtrooper on his side. But the really exciting thing, and I'll talk about this later in a little bit, is we're going to be getting a Fives minifigure as well. Anyway, taking a look back at what we're supposed to get for this set, it is going to retail for $30 about, so very similar to the original one of these sets that we got more recently. So I do like these sets. I think they're a really good way to build armies and get minifigures, so pretty excited for this. But I think the main reason people are actually excited for this set is the fact that LEGO is actually making a Fives minifigure. Now, this is super exciting. We have been wanting one of these for forever, and finally LEGO is actually deciding to do it. I think the only unfortunate thing is based on how LEGO has been creating clone troopers now, I'm afraid that this Fives clone trooper is going to be just as bad as these ones. It's probably going to have helmet holes, a printed on waist cape, and it's really unfortunate, but I think that is what it's going to be. Now, we are getting the Fives as a random minifigure included because there is an anniversary going on. I'm not exactly sure for what movie in 2024, but either way, that is why we are going to be getting some exclusive minifigures and sets. And the final set I kind of wanted to talk about has a very exciting exclusive minifigure that's going to be included in it. So we are going to be getting a model of R2-D2. This one is going to retail for $100 and release in the same wave that the Tantive boarding set is going to be released on. Now, this set, we have gotten a buildable R2-D2 in the past. Now, that was $200 as a big UCS set. Now, while it was cool, it didn't really have all that many exciting features about it. I don't think people wanted it very much, but this one is actually going to be quite different. Now, this one is going to retail for $100, like I said earlier, and it is going to be quite a bit smaller. Either way, I still think it is a cool set, but the really important and exciting thing that I think most people are excited about, again, for this set, is the fact that we are going to be getting a Darth Malak minifigure. Now, this is really exciting. He is from the Old Republic, so we probably won't see him again. This will probably be a one-time thing, similar to Darth Revan that we got in the past in a polybag. Now, this is really exciting. I thought LEGO was completely done with making things from the Old Republic like they had back in the day, but now we actually are getting more stuff from the Old Republic, so I'm glad that LEGO is kind of taking a fan basis here and basically giving us, some really cool minifigures. Now, I think this is going to be the only set he is included in, which is actually really exciting, so he's going to be exclusive to this set as well. And honestly, I'm very excited to see how LEGO creates him. I don't think he'll be as bad as the Fives minifigure, but either way, I do think this is really exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.